Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
What's up? My name is Jacob, aka MC Alien, and I call myself MC Alien because I'm trying to bring change into the rap game. Yeah, rap being clean, so that I encourage people to not give up on their dreams and not give up on their lives. Alright, hope you enjoy my performance. MC Alien is the name, changing the rap game. Yeah, to be different, me tougher. So I keep going and flowing, yeah, the Lord with me, so I fear not, homie. The definition of bars, out of this, I'm bringing, and I'm also trying to be better than good, yeah, trying to be a legend, understood, because everybody wanna shine, but they don't wanna grind.
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
I can't call it. Remember, that's not me.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
You are listening to Ken Norton on Fight Net Radio. And I've been thinking that I would come out of retirement just to knock out Lee Honey.
Hi, everybody. Mic on? Hi, everyone. Did that work?
Yeah, that's on.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lehana Chandra Labashe, live from Starbucks. That doesn't sound sexy at all. So, I'm at the premiere at the Grammy Museum for Loud Crazy Love. Did I get it right? I think it's Loud Crazy Love with a K. Brian.
Is that tonight? Yeah,
that's Brian Head Welch and his daughter Jania. They'll both be here. His brother should be here shortly to come see what I'm expecting him. I'm expecting my sister. I was hoping you'd get like some good entertainment out of this by having people who know me when I was a kid that you could ask really embarrassing questions of, Andrew. But the doors open at 7 o'clock. My demanding sister should be here any second. Who knows? So we'll just keep going until I'm forced to leave and go walk over to the Grammy Museum here at LA Live.
Very nice.
I'm off in the corner at a Starbucks. For everybody who heard that intro, Andrew hasn't heard it yet. I hope you all enjoyed that. That's me spending time at a Starbucks and being really bored. It's so funny, Andrew. It physically made me laugh out loud when I found the clip. And to put that intro together. You know how much I enjoy putting together a good intro that is a long day of humor for everybody.
Yes, sir.
I'll just give you a little hint. Let's just say it's a rap fail that goes on way too uncomfortably long for its own good. So we'll talk a little bit of boxing till we'll see if anybody actually shows up. I'm, of course, 2 hours early, which I don't need to be. But let's talk a little boxing to pass the time, Andrew. First and foremost, did you get a chance to see any of the transcripts from Deontay Wilder's interview on Joe Rogan this week?
No, sir.
My final assessment is this. Deontay Wilder is not smart. My favorite is when he was asked if he did any plyometrics in his training, and he borderline did the... You know, we do all sorts of working out with stuff. Okay. So the biggest takeaway from it, other than Deontay shouldn't be allowed to talk openly in the public, is the fact that he doesn't even really care what he puts into his body, right? So he eats whatever he wants. He lost a lot of weight anyway, but he basically pops pills that they hand him blindly. The reason I bring that up, it's obvious that the weight loss is based on creatine, because that would have been the one thing they had to take out when the testing started to come through like that. And I know they're against creatine in VADA, as well as I think all the organizations are against creatine now, aren't they?
Probably, yeah. That's a supplement, and you can't have those in your body.
Yeah, I know. I know. Even for me at the amateur level, they're against creatine for some ridiculous reason.
You know, it's really strange that you brought up that he made that statement about taking pills blindly. Does everyone realize Deontay's come out and said in his next fight he wants to gain 45 pounds?
Yeah, he wants to gain weight. He doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, he said on the interview that they have a team, they all vote, and whatever they vote, that's what Deontay does. Which to me is completely amusing.
Yeah, it sounds to me like he's setting something up there. I don't want to hear I take pills blindly. In my next fight, I hope to be 245. He's 212 right now. He's been losing weight since like 2015. How all of a sudden are now you going to put up, what, 30-something pounds?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, and the reason that's all very interesting to me, because he's got a really high metabolism, that came across, right? So they're feeding him multiple times per day. They're not really caring what they feed him, but he's got a super high motor, right? So he's burning everything they put into him because he is such a freak athlete.
I hope that's what it is. It just seems like if Deontay was a little bit bigger, I think his weight loss would be a bigger story in the sports world. Never really seen a heavyweight fighter drop from 230 to 212 after becoming the world champ. It's just a weird decline that he's been on. He looked really small. I don't know, Lee. It just seems weird, and I think Deontay is right now getting away with it because he was really unknown. Now, people might start asking these questions. Did Joe Rogan ask him that?
No, he asked him what he ate, how many times they were feeding him. Joe's kind of a workout freak. He's like me when it comes to that kind of stuff because of his age. And Deontay didn't sound like he was doing anything out of the ordinary. What it sounded like was he wasn't getting, I don't know. I mean, based on what I was listening to, I heard a guy that had a really high turnover rate for converting food to energy, and they couldn't figure out a way to really pack on weight or even the correct kind of weight. Because he asked him about weightlifting, and about training and core training, and apparently during this training camp, he had a strength and conditioning coach that he fired. And he claimed that he was a really good strength and conditioning coach, but the reason he fired him was because the fucking eyeballing me. There's like homeless people walking around in this Starbucks. Craziest shit I've ever seen, Andrew. The dude literally walked over to the table and just stared at me. I'm going to pay him $0.25 just to go away. I'm being calm. I'm not cursing in the Starbucks like I normally do. The staff isn't yelling at me yet. What I gathered from the information was that he had a strength and conditioning coach that did have him on track, but they fired him because, as Deontay put it, he was busy trying to cash in on me, on Deontay Wilder. Then he talked in third person. He was trying to cash in on Deontay Wilder. He was looking short term for a bigger game, like he was a bigger deal than he actually was, and he fired him. But Deontay really liked him as a strength and conditioning coach. He was doing a lot of core work with him and conditioning. Deontay doesn't run also. That was another one that boggled my brain. He's not a runner. He doesn't jog. He does a lot in
the pool. He likes to swim.
I mean, it's neither here nor there. I mean, he was still effective in the 12th round. I think Joe Rogan literally wet himself on multiple occasions talking about his knockout power in the 12th round. He goes, I wouldn't change anything. He goes, you did great. He goes, the conversation seemed to be a takeaway from the point of view of the interview from Joe's side was Deontay's still learning how to box. And Deontay makes it very clear he's still learning how to box. And just how dangerous it is that he's still learning how to box and that he's this dangerous even at this age with his limited experience. So he has the ability to still add to his game. As he puts it, he adds with an S, ADDS, adds to his game. He be adds to his game. I be adds to my... I don't know what that Tuscaloosa is. I get it. He didn't finish high school or whatever. You know, I heard the whole sob story about the daughter with spina bifida. He can't even say spina bifida.
You're such a dick, Lee.
Okay, so people are listening to this because I'm the saint of the show?
Yeah.
By the way, thanks
listen.
everybody for making Fight Net Radio the number 25 sports and recreation show on iTunes. That to me is the most astonishing thing of the week.
Sounds good.
We're on Spotify now, Andrew. Why are we on Spotify?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm in charge of the distribution of this show. I produce our show. I am Perfect Blue Studios. I am our show's producer, right? I'm pretty much aware of everywhere our feed goes and what people are listening to and what our feed counts are and the number of listeners. The other day I was just typing in and checking stuff, and I saw that we had a complete syndication to Spotify happening. Now, the reason that's not a big deal to you, you're not technologically savvy. If you told your daughter that you were on Spotify, that would be a big deal.
All right, I'll try that one.
You're also on SoundCloud, but I suspect she's Spotify.
What is it? What is it? Is it
it's another platform.
All right. Well, that's good.
Oh, yeah, great. More people listening to me and more reasons for people to hate. I'm going to keep doing Deontay Wilder shows until people stop clicking on the show. That's my new theory for making the show number one. I'm just going to keep talking Deontay until he, robs a liquor store and goes away or something. I mean, I don't know any other...
He's not going away. I think 2 weeks ago, Deontay Wilder proved he's not going anywhere no time soon. Listen, even if he gets beaten his next fight, he has the character that's going to sell tickets as long as he can stay relevant in the sport. So he's here. The power's real.
Okay.
The thing about the energy in the 12th round, there wasn't a lot going on in the first 5 rounds of that fight, Lee. Deontay's missing a lot. You can give credit to Tyson Fury on defense for the first 4 to 5 rounds easily. 3 of the rounds, only one punch was connected by Deontay in the first 5. So he's winning on defense a lot, but he's not really doing a lot on the offensive side. And I really think
that got brought up. That got brought up consistently.
Well, why I'm bringing it up is I don't see Deontay having that much power or energy in the 12th round, Lee. I'm dead serious. Not if Tyson Fury comes out boxing the way he was boxing around 6 to 12. If he comes out like that in the first 6 rounds, a way tougher fight for Deontay Wilder. At some point, that's not a good thing that I heard Deontay doesn't run. You really don't hear of fighters that have long, successful careers and didn't do a mile on the track. So at some point, he's going to have to change that. He's 33. I don't know how much he's changing. Everything that I hear from Deontay Wilder sounds like he thought he won the fight. He's going to keep it the same. He's going to come in. He's going to throw right hands. That's all I see happening in April. I do not see a different Deontay Wilder coming. Did you hear about Freddie Roach? Do you have that story, Lee?
No, I don't have about Freddie Roach. I've got a whole handful of rapid-fire topics for you to cover, but I do not have Freddie Roach in the pile.
We'll have that. We'll have more on that Sunday. We'll have more on this subject Sunday. But I heard Freddie Roach came out talking trash now about Tyson Fury's corner and how he thought the trainer kind of messed up during the fight. Now, I didn't read the article. I barely seen it today, where actually I didn't believe it at first. That's why I didn't read it. But then some tweet came out from the UK. What is that? That Michael Benson, I think he's the one always putting stuff out.
Okay.
He's the one that said